Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for you today. This is going to be a direct follow-up to my previous video talking about the double XP weekend. It's Thursday, now it's started, Thursday today through Sunday. There's a few people that, especially in the comment section, that were kind of confused or didn't exactly understand what I was trying to say about over-leveling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through an example right now and actually do it, so you can actually see what I mean by when I talk about that. So right now the double XP weekend's out. Obviously I have the artifacts I want at 160. I don't need any new ones. But if I want to level, like my scrap is at only rank 160. So I can't level it because of maximum rank achieved, because the 200 ranks don't exist yet. So what I have to do is just get any artifact, doesn't matter what it is, just rank 0. Go to Fortify, put my Star Heart in, get my Scrap of the Soul Cloak right here. So because it's a double weekend, normally this would be like minus 50%, but because it's the double weekend, if you fortify an artifact into another one, you don't lose any XP. So that's why I'm about to put 681,287 experience into this level, 0 Star Heart. So I'm going to fortify it. So before I do this, yes, you lose all the catalysts. So if you're kind of like following along stepwise, you are going to lose access to all your catalysts. You will have to start from scratch over again. So once I fortify this, I'm going to have and redo it. I'm going to have to do like 20, 40, 60, 80 all over again. But this is how you can over level your artifact. So I'm going to fortify it. Done. So now if I go in my inventory, so this Star Heart fragment is only level, it's level 19, but as you see the experience, 681,287 experience. So now I have no more Soul Cloak. So now I go to the John Constantine vendor, rebuy my Scrap of the Soul Cloak, and I get a nice little pop-up that I don't care about. So now, if I go back into, so now I have my Scrap of the Soul Cloak at 0 again. So go back to Fortify, Scrap the Soul Cloak, then scroll down and get my Star Heart fragment. So you can see 681,287. So I can go that into my Scrap of the Soul Cloak, and then because basically XP wise, if you're at rank 160, like 680,000 or whatever experience, it's 1,000,000 experience roughly to get to rank. Well, pretty much exactly 1,000,000 experience. So there's 500,000 to get from 160 to 180, and then 500,000 to get from 180 to 200. So by putting 7 perfect nth metals, this is 525,000 experience, 7 of them. So if I put this in, as you're going to see, it's going to be XP plus 100%. So basically this 525,000 actually turns into 1,050,000. So yes, technically I only need 1,000,000, but I'm going to be 1,050,000 over just because that's just how the nth metals worked. So basically right now I go to Fortify. Same thing. You don't have to have perfected. You could have anyone else, like augments or the booster, whatever you want in here. So if I go Fortify, now if I go back to the Scrap the Soul Cloak here, as you can see right now, Scrap the Soul Cloak experience 1.7 million or 1.731287. So 1.7 million experience on the Scrap the Soul Cloak. And there's sorry if you're hearing the noises in the background. I've got some morons trying to have some audio. So right now my Scrap the Soul Cloak is at 1.7 million experience, and I'm ready. So as soon as the DLC hits on September 12th, I can instantly level this. I can instantly level this to 200. All I need is the catalyst. So I just need it. So yes, it's rank level 19. So I'm going to need the catalyst for the 24, as you can see on the side. So I'll need catalyst for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, and 200. So that's where your catalyst caches come in handy, or the catalyst backs on the broker, or in the marketplace, or from John Constantine buying the source mark. So if you have a lot of source marks, you can do that too. But that's essentially how you overlevel an artifact during this weekend. So just take any 0 artifact, fortify the artifact you want into it. Like say I'm going to do the same thing for the Gemini. So I want my Gemini, I want to take advantage of this double weekend, and because it's saving me experience. So I'll do the same thing. I'll get a 0 artifact, put my Gemini 160 into that artifact, rebuy my Gemini, and then put that level, rank 19 artifact into the new Gemini, and then my 7 perfecteds, and then boom. I'll be at 1.7 million in my Scrap the Soul Cloak and 1.7 million in the Gemini, and I'll be ready right for when the DLC starts. And then I just have to put my catalyst in, and that's it. So this is just what I was talking about in my previous video, just showing you as an example. So now my Scrap of Soul Cloak, I've got rank 200 experience right now, ready to go. And if there's any more questions or follow-up, just put them in the comment section below. But I hope this kind of goes into a bit more detail about what I was talking about previously. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.